Welcome, 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 people! Welcome to the Comedy and Music Art Exhibition event, which I named myself. I couldn't think of a name, Comedy Art Exhibition Music. Thank you, I thought it was good myself as well. Descriptive at least. So tonight we've got some comedy. Hooray! We have magical comedy. The guy that looks like a magician at the back. And we have some musical comedy from someone who's not here yet, but will be arriving. There's also, what? Shut up, people over there. Also, full disclosure, there is quite a few of my rugby team here, so if we have any single ladies with really low standards, then you've got a group of them over there. I know there's at least one over there. So yeah, I thought that's there for you. So tonight we are going to have loads of fun, and we're going to also appreciate the artists on the wall that these lovely photographers and artists have put for us. So we have Katerina, we have Alex, and we have Sam, I can't even pronounce his name, the Egyptian guy walking around somewhere. So yeah, thank you to everybody. And thanks everyone for coming. It's so nice to see friendly faces. We've got some beautiful faces. We've got some ugly faces. We've got some whatever that. We've got some oldies, some new people. So really happy to see you all. Let's get going. So I'm going to start off with some comedy poetry for you. Very exciting, I know. But first of all, I need to know who here has heard of Calsots? So, for those who haven't heard of calçots are basically big green onions that they love in Catalonia. They look like a leek for anyone who doesn't know it. And anyway, when I arrived here, I spent about 5-6 years here, and all the Catalans, every Pole, Pau and Geordie that I came across was like, Conor, you have to try these calçots, they are fucking amazing, come to my calçotada. And I was like, no, I don't want to come to your weird fucking onion parties. Back in England, you know, we have barbecues and we put meat, maybe you have some onions if you like that, but not a party for onions. So one day anyway, my friend Claire down there invited me to go to one of these weird onion parties. I went along, I saw that they were actually delicious. I was wrong. I donned my proverbial hat, and I bowed to the Catalans. I said, I'm sorry, these aren't nice. But my girlfriend sat right there. Shout out to her over there. Well done. Congratulations for surviving 4 years so far. She said to me, calçots, that sounds a lot like Carl Cox. And I thought, fuck, it does sound a lot like Carl Cox. For those who don't know, that's a techno DJ. But ever since then, calçots to me have just been a little green DJ. So I made this piece called The Rise of the Legendary Calçot, and I hope you enjoy it. Listen up, yeah? It's my story, but I'm not going to bore you, so don't worry. Strange things been happening, been to hell and back again, dug up by my fellow men, and roasted on the barbacoa. Hold up, go slower, I'm a shower, not a grower. In fact, I shrink when you strip me, feeling so frisky, my insides are slippery, but tasty. But don't be hasty, you don't have to date me to eat me. Just meet me, greet me, peel me and feel me, dripping with romesco. But don't wear your best clothes, because I'm messy when you undress me. There's no second guessing what you'll find. I'm one of a kind. Tarragona's finest, baby. Older man didn't crave me. But who's gonna save me from the barbacoa? Rest in peace, all my brothers in arms, taken from farms and sent into harm's way. But I'm the best of the lot. I'll rap till I drop. I'm the one and only calçot. Thank you. I feel I have to absolutely flog that piece to death, because once I leave Barcelona, that piece is fucking useless. So I'm going to rinse it while I'm here. Hope you enjoy it. Next up on stage, we have John Allis, who is a wonderful comedian. He is part of our rugby team, absolute legend, owner of the Comedy Clubhouse, and an all-round great guy. So I hope you enjoy it. On we come, John! Woo!
Thank you for having me. Yes, my name is John. I come from New Zealand. Well, there's an Australian in the back. I come from New Zealand. In the indigenous language, you say Aotearoa, which roughly translates to the land of the Lord of the Rings. Auckland is my city, which is where all the orcs live. Easy way to remember. I live here in Barcelona. Or Barcelona, as American tourists pronounce it. I asked someone the other day, I was like, why are you pronouncing it Barcelona? She said to me, well, John, people from Barcelona pronounce Barcelona, Barcelona, so the most culturally respectful thing you can do is pronounce Barcelona, Barcelona, which is insane. It's fucking nuts. Like, imagine going anywhere else in the world and in an attempt to be culturally respectful, just mimicking the accent of the people that live here. Like, imagine I went to Scotland and I was like, oh, it's lovely here in Scotland. You go to Germany, you're like, it's so good here in Deutschland. Imagine if I went to Japan. Probably just imagine that one. I'm not a fucking idiot. I live in Barcelona. It's very, very confusing to people in Spain why I moved to Barcelona from New Zealand. People are always like, what's going on? Like, do you have family here? And I have to explain to people, no, I moved to Barcelona because I have family in New Zealand. I don't know, real weird family, very strange family. My dad was the minister of a local church, so very traditional, very conservative. I'll give you guys an example. When I was about 18, my brother, he came out of the closet as gay, and my dad, he tried to pray the gay away. Yeah, and before you laugh, it worked. Yeah, because, well, my brother, he moved to the other side of the country, so... My sister, growing up, my sister was like a progressive Christian. I'll explain. We'd be sitting around the dinner table sometimes, every now and again my sister would chime in, she'd say, I think God is a woman. Very progressive for a Christian, right? You guys have heard that before, that's something you hear sometimes, right? Guys, by round of applause, who thinks that God is a man? Yes. Couple of people, one dude. And who thinks that God is a woman? Okay, a little bit more popular. And who thinks that God doesn't exist?
Who thinks God is gender fluid?
Oh God. It's the gayest thing I've ever heard. I hate to break it to you guys. Not so popular being a Christian these days. Like, it used to be pretty cool. I don't know if you guys know that. A couple of thousand years ago it was pretty sick. Being a Christian these days is kind of like listening to Michael Jackson. Like, it used to be very cool, and then there was one too many pedophilia accusations. I don't know if you've still been listening to that.
There's no cheese.
I hate to break it to you guys, though, but you're wrong. God is real. God is a man, I think, I believe. For me, it's the only thing that makes sense, okay? I just think that only a man could be responsible for so much pain and suffering in the world and still believe that he's perfect. And if you think about it, God is basically Donald Trump, right? They're both terrible fathers. They both have followers that believe anything they say. They both brag about this best-selling book they didn't write. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys about myself? I am uncircumcised. As God intended, yes, uncircumcised. Any other uncircumcised people? Give me a chair. Hell yes, excellent. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. I was definitely hoping to hear from a few more women, but that's good to see. Good to see some guys proud of it as well. For some reason, sometimes when I ask that question, people just kind of shrink. Shit. I don't know why. There's a lot of shame. There's a lot of stigma around. No, sorry. There's a lot of smegma around Now there's a stigma, right? The stigma is the stigma. Yeah, people that are circumcised are always like, oh, you're uncircumcised. How do you keep it clean? You know, and I feel like I speak for all uncircumcised people when I say so. I don't like that they call it uncircumcised. And it feels a little bit unfair to me because like I'm not anything. Really, they are the ones that are the tip of their penis, right? I kind of feel like we should reappropriate the language, you know? I feel like instead of calling us uncircumcised, I think we should call them semi-dickless. Would be fair. So I'm single. Any other single people in? Give a chair. Oh, wrong answer. You have to be way more enthusiastic when you're single, right? You got to be super enthusiastic when you're single, right? Because you want everybody to think that it was your decision. I've got this one friend that's like, I'm single by choice. I'm single by choice. It's like, yeah, bro, no one chose you. But it is hard. It's hard being single. I find it difficult. I went on a date with a girl the other day. We went to a bar. We had a couple of drinks. And then at one stage, she went to the bathroom. But before going to the bathroom, she got like the coaster from underneath her drink, and she put it on top of her drink, which pretty insulting to me for two reasons, right? Like number one, it suggests that maybe, possibly, potentially I'm the kind of person that would be tempted to put something into her drink, which I'm not. I would never share my drinks with her. Okay? And secondly, it suggests that if I was that kind of person, her fucking coaster would stop me. Like I'm some kind of gorilla that can't figure out the puzzle. Like, no, your coaster's not a Thor's hammer. That is not how it works. It's hard. It's hard being single. Not as hard as it is being in a relationship. I feel like when you're single, you like pretend a lot of stuff, right? You like pretend to be charming and charismatic and to have a job. And then you have to hide a lot of stuff when you're in a relationship, right? Like, I just kind of got out of a relationship. First person that I ever lived with, first super serious thing. I didn't know what it was going to be like, right? Like before I moved in with her, my friend was like, John, just so you know, when you move in with this girl, you're going to have to hide it every single time that you masturbate. I was like, that's fine. I pretty much always hide it. But then I moved in with her, I realized I didn't just have to hide when I masturbated. I had to hide everything that I did. Really, really wild. I would wake up in the morning, I would get out of bed, then I swear to God, I would have to pull the sheets up, put the pillows at the top of the bed, and leave it as if I was never there. Isn't that crazy? I would make a sandwich, right, so that I didn't die of starvation, and then I'd have to go along with a cloth afterwards and wipe the bed like it was a crime scene, like I was a goddamn criminal. Bizarre. I would like poop in the morning, because I'm a human that has bodily functions. But I had to flush the toilet as I was pooping so that she wouldn't know what I was up to in there. Insane. I feel like, I don't know how you guys think about this, but I feel like the kind of the first 6 months of a lot of relationships is just both of you slowly finding out how shit the other person is. Because you're pretending a lot of stuff when you're single, and they believe you, that's why you start dating, right? And then like for the first 6 months you're hiding all of this stuff, and then after about 6 months you're like, I don't know if I want to hide this for the rest of my life. So you stop, and then depending on how old you are, like if you're in your mid-30s, you're like, treasure, I guess we'll just stay together forever. Well, you're young enough to try again. So I thought I was young enough to try again. We broke up. Left. It's been quite difficult for me because it was like the first person I lived with, right? First person that I loved. I think it was very nice. I appreciate that. I think I was in love, right? But it's tricky to tell because it's the first time I was like feeling it. Like, how do you know what it's supposed to feel like if it's the first time you're feeling it? Do you know what I mean? Like how do I know if I was in love or if I just loved not wearing condoms? What? I don't know. How do you know? Because I had a lot of like casual sex before, right? And I never felt like a proper connection with the person. And I always thought it was because of like the transient nature of the sort of agreement we had. But then I realized I was wearing condoms like the whole time. So just like brainstorming here, but maybe condoms don't actually protect you from STDs. Maybe they protect you from love. This is turning way more sad when I was planning on returning. So I've got another thing on condoms. I was actually buying some condoms the other day in a shop to have some consensual sex with an adult woman. No big deal. One of the brands of condoms, this is insane, one of the brands of condoms was Trojan condoms. Have you guys seen these? Trojan condoms. It's like the worst name. Sorry, that's never happened to me before. Trojan condoms, the worst name for a brand of named after like the Trojan horse. Do you guys know the story of the Trojan horse? Yeah? For anyone that maybe doesn't know the story of the Trojan horse, basically there's this ancient city of Troy that was impregnable. Nobody could impregnate the city of Troy because it was impregnable, right? And then what happened was that one day a whole bunch of men, they got off of boats, let's call them seamen, they were stuck outside the city of Troy. They really wanted to get inside the city of Troy, but they couldn't because it was impregnable, right? Until one day, one of them invented the Trojan horse, which allowed a whole bunch of seamen to sneak inside the city of Troy, at which stage they burst out everywhere and ruined everything. Oh my god, that is the worst name for a brand of condoms. It's like calling your lifeboat the Titanic, you know? It's so bad. Anyway, we were breaking up, I realized that I had some problems, like some of the things were my fault, which is insane. So I was like, I got all these problems, right? So I wanted to go and like fix some of these problems, do you know what I mean? So like I started going to see a therapist to fix some of these problems. I've been going to this therapist for months now, right? And I go every single week, and she hasn't fixed any of the problems. In fact, every time that I see her, she just like finds more problems that I didn't know that I had. So it's weird, you know, like in a lot of ways it doesn't even feel like I broke up with my girlfriend. Just feels like my girlfriend now looks like my mum. It's really confusing, you know. And then like I get to the end of the session, she charges me €100 an hour, right? I get to her 1 hour and 1 minute, she's like, John, we can keep talking, but I'm going to have to charge you another €100. I'm like, fuck, problems, of course I've got problems, right? My therapist's girlfriend mum is a prostitute. She won't even let me have sex with her. Of course I got problems. She doesn't get me, my therapist, she doesn't understand me at all. She was telling me the other day, she's like, John, why don't you stop smoking weed and challenge yourself? Which is insane, right? Like, sorry, but there's nothing more challenging than living your entire life while stoned. It took me 45 minutes to order McDonald's the other day, okay? Like, I'm not challenging myself, you know? And then I'm sitting in bed waiting for the McDonald's to arrive, and I'm looking at my phone, and I realize that I ordered it to the wrong address, to the old address, the address where I used to live, where my ex-girlfriend now lives, so I'm like, fuck. I have to like leap out of bed, put pants on, put a shirt on, then I have to run downstairs, grab a bee sting, and race the Uber Eats driver across town, and then sort of like lurk outside my ex's house to try and intercept my McDonald's before he rings her doorbell. I don't know, guys, if you've ever been hiding behind a rubbish bin outside your ex's house, trying not to look creepy, but it's challenging, okay? It is. I promise you I'm challenging myself. I'm going to tell you guys a quick little story. Now as an adult, I'm sort of gone a little bit back to my religion. I sort of found God a little bit, but now as an adult, I believe in God for like the worst reasons in the world. I believe in God because good things happen to me, which is the most egomaniacal reason for believing in God in the world, right? So yeah, I believe in God, but I also believe that I'm the center of His universe. It's insane, it's nuts, right? We were like, how can you believe in God? There's so much pain and suffering, and there's war, and there's famine, and there's all this stuff going on in the world. I'm like, yeah, for sure, but that's because God's busy looking after me. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Good things happen to me. I get like miracles happen to me sometimes, which I recommend, 10 out of 10. I recommend. I'll tell you guys a very, very quick story. I was, in 2014, I was in Brazil for the Football World Cup, right? I was there for 10 days. I didn't get tickets to see any games, so I was kind of disappointed. But on my final day there, I was like, you know what, it'd be great to see a game. Maybe I'll see if God can help me out, right? So I was like, I'll have a little pray, who knows, work for my dad, maybe it'll work for me too. So I was like, listen God, I know you're busy, giving kids cancer. But if you have a moment to take a second out of your day, it would be really, really great if I could get a ticket to this game. And as I prayed, someone at my hostel starts waving around a ticket for Belgium versus Russia. I was like, fuck yes. I've always been a big fan of Belgian football ever since that day. So I was like 100%, I'll take the ticket. I take the ticket. It's a Belgian guy from my hostel going to the game, so I decided to go to the game with this Belgian dude. We get our face painted as the Belgian flag. We go along to this game, right? Before the game, we decide to get a beer outside the stadium because of alcoholism. So I'm going to buy this beer, right? And I have my wallet in this pocket, I have my phone in this pocket, and then I have my ticket in this pocket. And I get to the front of the queue, and just for 1 second, just for one tiny little moment, I have to take my hand out of my back pocket to sort of fish my wallet out of my front pocket, and in the time that I'm doing that, somebody sneaks up behind me, they pluck the ticket out of my pocket. I know, devastating, worst thing that's ever happened to me. There is no God. Very sad moment. And I'm like panicking, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to see a game after all. I start like looking around the bar trying to find the ticket, or like looking for somebody that looks very, very happy. Trying to find the ticket. Can't find it anywhere. I'm just about to give up hope. I'm just about to go back to my hostel, watch the game there, right? But I thought, you know what? It worked for my dad. It worked for me before. Maybe I'll just have a little pray, just in case God's not too busy. So I was like, hey, listen, buddy. So I know you're busy giving aids to Africa. But if you have a moment, if you don't mind, you know that other ticket that you got me? My bad, I lost it. If you could get me another one, that would be awesome. Didn't think you'd hear. Literally, I start leaving the bar to go back to my hostel. And as I'm leaving, someone yells out, they say, hey, is this your ticket? They're waving a ticket above their head. I go, holy shit, holy fuck, that's my ticket. I go up to the guy, I shake his hand, I hug the guy, I take the ticket. I go outside to see my Belgian friend. I'm chatting with my Belgian friend, telling him about this, and I'm looking down at the ticket. And I realize it's not my ticket. It's a different ticket. It's a completely different ticket. For, in fact, a much better ticket for a much better seat in the stadium. It's like, so I go to this game, I walk into the stadium, and it's at that stage I realize that my ticket, my new ticket that I have, is right in the middle of the Russian section of the stadium. And I'm sitting right in the middle of a group of 13 very, very angry Russian guys that are all pretty upset that somebody stole their friend's ticket. Now, I don't speak Russian very well, so I don't know how you'd say this. It would be very, very difficult for me to say, like, listen guys, I'm sorry, but I didn't steal your friend's ticket. God did. Because I'm his favorite. Guys, thank you so much. Give it up for Conor.
Thank you, John. That was awesome, wasn't it? I forgot to mention as well, a little known fact about John, he is the unicycle jousting champion of New Zealand. So, not only have we got a comedian, we've got a fucking celebrity. So yeah, you can line up autographs later. But John also, you'll see he's wearing a really cool t-shirt there. John came on my podcast, The Quest for Wisdom. We did an episode together. Listen to it if you like John, because it was really cool. John said a couple of funny things there, I thought. He mentioned Trojan being a terrible name for condoms, but the worst name for condoms, I think, in Barcelona is retard. Has anyone seen the retard condoms? They literally say retard on them. So I bought like 10 packs, I thought it was perfect for me. But today I was walking along and I looked at a pharmacy, I was looking for some melatonin. It says melatonin retard. And I was like, that's a bit harsh. I need the melatonin, I've just been in China, I want to reset my thing, but again, 10 packets, thought it was perfect for me. Yeah, I think apparently retard means delayed in Catalan. Is that right? Yeah. That is right. Another thing about it, just went to China, and John mentioned there about not copying foreign people's accents. Impossible when you're in China. Impossible. I can't help it but mimic their accent. Their accent's great, I think. They're trying to mimic ours, badly, shall I say. But, you know, the racial slur for Chinese people that you're not supposed to say, and Emma kept reminding me not to say it, you're not supposed to call them ching-chongs, apparently. Apparently. Oh yeah, we got it. So apparently, you're not allowed to call Chinese people ching-chongs. I didn't know that. Then, I found out we were flying into Chongqing Airport. And I was like, that's sending mixed signals as far as I'm concerned. Either you want it or you don't. We're there and everything's like Chongqing, Ching Chong, Chang Ching, Ching Cheng, Dong Ding, and like, I was totally confused. What am I supposed to say? I was walking on eggshells the entire time, but we had a great time anyway. So my next piece here is called Angry Mosquito. I don't have an intro for it, but it's about an angry mosquito. So I hope you enjoy it. What you saying, fella, with your nasty citronella? It's a hell of a smell, and I don't like it. I'll bite you, just to spite you. I'll smite you. I'll drink your blood. Thug life. I'll juice your wife. Don't need a knife to leave a wound. I'll have you itching your scratch and scratching your itch, you son of a bitch. But don't snitch, dog. Cause I'm an angry mosquito with a venomous glow straight from the ghetto. I'll make you choke. But you know what's scarier? Malaria. And dengue. Better run and pray when I come out to play, because there's no hiding, no never. You think you're clever with your mosquitera, but I'm one step ahead of you. I'm in your bed again, plotting my attack while you're on your back resting, catching some Z's, you're having sweet dreams, and under the seams, fiending for that AB positive. It's my prerogative to bother you, so in your ears I'll buzz, cuz, till you've had enough. I'll have you climbing the walls, looking the fool, searching for where I'm perching. I'm smirking. If I had ribs, they'd be hurting from laughing. I'm having a blast, but it's past your bedtime, and you can't sleep, not even a wink, because every time you blink, I'm back for another drink, and I'll drink until you're pink, and I won't relinquish this torture like Chinese water till you're raw and pissed off. Then off I'll go, to find a new home, and start all over again. Say amen. Thank you. For that piece, I decided to hire someone to make me angry mosquito stickers, which I have loads of. So if anyone wants an angry mosquito sticker, just ask me. I also, as what's your name again? Ben. As Ben found out, I actually also use this as a business card. I work in logistics, so when people ask for my card and I give them a mosquito sticker, it's pretty confusing. I like it, you know. I like it too. They don't have my email or anything like that on it, but they can get a link to my YouTube page where they can see some comedy poetry. So I think that, you know, at least that makes me stand out to the logistics people. Anyway, next on stage. Yeah, I can have a sticker afterwards. Next on stage, we have the wonderful Harris. Harris has been, what's it mean? Oh, he needs the micro stand. Harris has been on Spain's Got Talent. True? He's also been on Britain's Got Talent? No, he's been on something else Got Talent. You know? Anyway, he's been on Spain's Got Talent. He's also another celebrity in the room. He's a big name in the Barcelona comedy scene. He's a magician, he's gonna wow you, so big shout out for Harris Fellman.
There we go. Hi everybody. Yeah, I was supposed to be on Britain's Got Talent, but they backed out a week, and so boo to them. You're about to see why they backed out. Hey. Okay. I see the problem with this. It's broken. There we go. Hold on. All right, we're gonna try that again. All right. It's Harris Fellman. Hey everybody, my name's Harris Fellman. Thank you guys so much. I am going to be doing visible comedy. So if you're behind the column, you'll be able to see me. I'll try not to go over here too far. These people have like private seats. There's actually people in front of the columns. Anyway, I'm a comedy magician. Okay, so that means if I do a magic trick and it doesn't work, it was a joke. So the first magic trick I'm going to do is, this is just an ordinary black circle that I'm sure you guys have seen. Oh my God, look at that, it's now a laundry basket. Woo, magic, yeah. That's the level that we're shooting for, everybody. So I hope you weren't looking forward to any real magic. Or a real microphone stand. All right, fuck it. All right, so I'm gonna do the same magic trick 3 times. Okay, most magicians are too afraid to do that because they're afraid that you're gonna figure out how it's done. But what I like to do is I like to do an impersonation of 3 different types of magicians. Okay, so the first. Here we go. All right, the first magician is a magician from Spain, so a Spanish magician. Look at that. Ole! Spanish magician. There we go. Whoa! Magic! Wow, that's great. All right, now, thank you. Ole! Yeah. All right, now, who here is, who lives in Barcelona? Does everybody live in Barcelona? Make some noise? So you'll recognize this. This is a magician from, let's see, Sitges? Yeah? Rainbow? Yeah? Oh, hey. There we go. Hey! Oh, she's more impressed the second time. Anybody here from France? Is anybody here? You're from France? Okay, I apologize for this joke. This is a 1940 French magician. I surrender. Also, it doesn't do anything because it's French. I said I apologize. Man, I apologize. I'm just kidding, guys. It turned into a baguette. Look at that. Okay, it didn't turn into a baguette. It's not a real baguette. It's not real magic. It's I need the handkerchief for later anyway. So there we go. All right. There we go. So there we go, you guys. That's about the level of magic we're going to be doing. I'll do some comedy. I also am a mind reader. I can read minds. I do remember earlier Conor said that if there's any women with really low standards, there's a rugby team here. If you have lower standards, magician. All right. When I tell people that I'm a magician, some guys they'll say, "Oh, can you make my wife disappear?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just become a magician." That's what I did. Married for 17 years, and I'm like, I'm going to be a magician. A year later, gone. Yeah. We do have shared custody of the dogs, so that's cool. She lives about 4 blocks away, the wife. So, but I can also read minds. So I've not met too many of you. So let's see. You actually look familiar. You with the baldish head there. Have we ever met? We did meet once, right? No? Yeah, you. Baldish head. I can't hear you. Okay, great, you've never met me, okay. So I have actually predicted where you were born. I wrote it down on this piece of paper. I was sitting over there, I predicted where you were born. Go ahead and tell everybody what country you're born in. You were born in England, and what city in England were you born in? You don't remember? What? Crawley? Yeah. Crawley? Look at this. I wrote that he was from Europe. And in case you voted for Brexit, I'll put not Europe. All right. Let's see. You miss. I predicted your occupation. I predicted what you do for a living. What's your name?
Nina.
Ina?
Nina.
Lena.
No, Nina.
Nina. Nina? Nina?
With an N.
Correct. Nina, I predicted your job. Could you tell everybody what you do for a living?
I'm a trainer.
A personal trainer?
Like a corporate.
You're a shoe. You're a sneaker. In America, we call it a sneaker. You're a corporate trainer.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I train on the software.
You train on the software. Okay, so I predicted that your job is boring. I didn't want you to miss out over there. I feel like you want to miss out over there. you see her? She's like, I'm not here. You guys can't see her at all. You, sir, let's see, in the back, are you one of the rugby players? You're one of the rugby players, yeah? Yes? Yes, okay. And unlike my roommate, John, you actually play? Oh!
Almost the same as John.
Almost the same as John. That's fine. I predicted a story from your childhood, okay? It's that interesting story from your childhood. I wrote it down really quick. What was the story from your childhood?
I had a dog.
You what?
I had a dog.
You had a dog? How old were you when you had a dog? 12? Oh, I predicted you had a mother.
She got the dog.
She got, okay, that makes sense. All right, we tried, okay. Not the best at mind reading. Thank you very much. All right, now I'm going to do an impersonation of a magician on Zoom or for the corporate trainer Teams. All right, here we go. This is a magician on Teams or Zoom for the rest of us. It's because they freeze, because Zoom... Alright, listen, I get all my magic tricks at the Chino, so you're just going to have to go with it. Yeah, why are we so racist with what we call our stores here? Like, the Chinese bazaar is the Chino, the little supermarkets are Pockies. I heard somebody calling a bank, they're like, I'm going to go to the Jewy. I'm Jewish, I'm allowed to tell that joke. All right, I know, I forgot, unlike John, I didn't get up here and say, hey everybody, I'm circumcised. But I'm Jewish, so now you know, okay. All right, so I am going to teach you guys a little bit, oh yeah, before I do that, I've seen a lot of magicians, they are able to do this. They take a piece of paper, and they tear it in half. You guys might have, has anybody ever seen a magician tear a piece of paper or a newspaper in half? You, yeah? You can see this is not an illusion. I really tore it in half, so we have 2 pieces of paper, and we have 4 pieces of paper, and then now we have, how many for the mathematicians here now? Very good. Some corporate trainer, I was expecting you to know that. Okay, here we go. So, I'm going to take these 8 pieces, I'm going to fold them up. Here we go. Fold, 1 fold, 2 fold, 3 fold. Watch. Abracadabra. I didn't learn this trick yet. I thought all you had to do was snap your fingers. Wait, I can turn it into a bird. Hold on a second. I can do that. Here we go. Thank you. Hold on a second. Here we go. It's a bird. It's an American bird. You can tell because it smells like gunpowder after that. It smells like home. Okay, I was gonna teach you guys about. Gonna see how good you were on your magic wand knowledge. Does anybody know what movie these 2 magic wands come from? Anybody? Harry Potter. Anybody? No, it's Harry Potter. Yeah. Okay. And then whose magic wand is this one? This one's Voldemort. This one's Voldemort. The bone, scary bone one is Voldemort's, and this one? This one's Harry's. This one is Harry Potter. Well, actually, it's mine. I bought it for 25 euros at a hobby shop. But it's a replica of Harry Potter's magic wand. There you go. Now, here's another, so that's the Harry Potter magic wands. You guys, this is another magic wand from another very famous magician named Harry. Very famous magician named Harry. Harry Houdini. Yeah, Harry Houdini. The way you can tell this is Harry Houdini's magic wand. Now, a lot of you may not know, but his father was a rabbi. So Harry Houdini, he was Jewish. So you can tell this is Harry Houdini's magic wand because the tip comes off. circumcision joke back there for you ladies. John is my roommate. I can attest that he does clean it with soap. I don't know. I don't know why I would know that. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I forgot. The most popular magic wand. You guys are probably familiar with the most popular magic wand here. If you Google magic wand, this one comes up, and you can see it really works. Look at that. And there you go. So all these settings, depending on which one you put it on, your wife will disappear for 30 to 60 minutes. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. There we go. There, you guys like that the first time? All right, so what else do I have in my fun pockets? All right, oh yeah, I have this over here. Am I out of time? Oh, no, okay. I thought the host was coming to get me. Oh, I didn't start my timer, sorry. Oh, okay, great. So anyway, I have a condition called aphantasia. Has anybody ever heard of aphantasia? John has heard of aphantasia. You have? You've heard of it? You have it? No, come on. John has it. John has it. That's how I learned that I have it, because we were at his original location for the Comedy Clubhouse, and I heard him talking to somebody. He's like, I have aphantasia. I'm like, what's that? He's like, he said, when I close my eyes, I can't see anything. But he meant when he closes his eyes, he can't see anything in his mind's eye. And I was like, yeah, nobody can see anything. Nobody actually sees anything. And he's like, no, everybody else sees something. So I don't, he doesn't, you're not very good at it apparently. But like you guys, if you close your eyes, try it, close your eyes, and then imagine like the food the last meal that you had. Just imagine the last meal that you had and try to see it. Is it on a table? Is it just floating in space? Is there silverware? Is it half eaten? All right, so some of you can, some kids. So open your eyes, make some noise if you could see something. Most people, so make some noise if you couldn't. Come on, you couldn't, yeah. So you might have aphantasia. It's okay. We're a small but mighty group of people. But are you never able to see anything? Have you never been able to see, like when you're like, oh, I can't sleep, I should count sheep. You're like, oh, I don't see anything. Yeah, same here, right? Yeah. So you might have. So now you can go Google the fact that everybody else has a skill that we don't have. All right, so it's called aphantasia. I'm going to demonstrate it really quick. What I'd like to do is, I'd like somebody, is there somebody here that feels like they have a really good imagination? They were able to see it really vividly? Yeah? Well, these guys back here, either one of you two, you or you, either one. Come on up. Give this gentleman a hand. What's your name? Jesus. Hey, Jesus, everybody, it's Jesus. John, if only you knew. Some Christian you were, you didn't even know he was fucking here watching your show. He's Jesus from Palestine. That's very confusing. And we're in Spain, so we recognize that as a country now. So there you go. I'm not speaking for Israel, but at all. Ever have I ever? Okay. Wow. Okay, so that's the show, everybody. No, we're gonna do some magic. Okay, so first we're gonna hypnotize the audience. So if you would help me go like this, go like this. Everybody look at our fingers. You guys relax, and you're hypnotized. Okay, great. Now what we're gonna do is first what we need you to do is I'm gonna have you select Jesus. So Jesus, I have, it's really weird talking to Jesus, being a Jew. It's also really weird talking to a guy from Palestine. Am I right? Okay. Anyway. All right, so I've got a bunch of fruit. So I've got a bunch of different fruit. I have apple, orange, mango, you can see cherries, melon, peach, grapes, pear, etc. Okay? So if you would take these and shuffle them up. Shuffle, mix them up. Don't let me see. Mix them up. Okay, you good? Okay, great. You want to cut them again, or are you good? Okay, no, go ahead and take the card on the top. You shuffle. Yeah, take the card on the top. Go ahead and, yeah, have a look at it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You say you have a really good imagination. Yeah? What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you close your eyes, and I'd like you to imagine that you're walking through a forest and you're really hungry. This is the normal script that is awkward saying that to somebody considering everything that's going on in Palestine, but... glad I brought attention to that because you guys wouldn't have figured that out because you're heartless. Anyway, I apologize for that. So anyway, you're really hungry, you're walking through the forest, and you come upon a grove of fruit, a bunch of different fruit, and then keep your eyes closed, and then go ahead and reach for one of the fruits that you just see, that you saw on the card, okay? The fruit that was on the card, you remember what it was?
Okay.
You remember what it was? Okay, reach for it with your real hand, yeah? Okay, great. Way up there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then just open your eyes and tell everybody what the fruit is that you're seeing. What fruit did you see? Up there.
Up there. Kiwi.
Kiwi. I knew you were going to say kiwi. Yeah, but you know, you guys are all hypnotized to think this is a lemon, right? You guys think this is a lemon? All right, let's you don't have to keep your hand up there. It does say kiwi. No, that's okay. Sometimes magic goes different directions that you're not expecting because you're all hypnotized. Listen, everybody hold your left hand up really quick. You hold your left hand up with me. Pretend like you have a lemon in your hand. And then in your right hand, pretend like you have a knife, okay? Pretend like you have a knife in your right hand. You over there, you don't have to play along. It's fine. No, it's fine. Keep your hands in your lap. All right. Anyway, so go ahead and cut into the lemon. Cut it, and you too. You keep your arms crossed. Yeah. You too. Keep your hands in your lap. All right. You didn't do a good job of hypnotizing everybody, Jesus. Anyway, so we're cutting through it. Oh, you cut through it enough. Now there's some juice coming out into your cuticles. Ow! Oh, I hate that. Don't you hate that? Oh, and then look, smell it. Try to smell the lemon. Try to smell the lemon. Now lick the lemon. I wonder how many times I've licked this fucking thing. Anyway, suck the lemon! Oh my gosh, okay. That was the whole thing. Now, how many of you, by a show of hands, how many of you actually felt a little bit of sour here when you did that? Did anybody get, you did? You see, some people really did, some people were properly hypnotized. Now, the bigger question is how many of you, when I said knife, you actually thought I was holding a knife? How many of you? And then another question is, how many of you thought I had a lemon in my hand? No! You guys were hypnotized. Look, this is not a knife. This wasn't a lemon, but I did say, Jesus, that I knew that you were going to pick the kiwi. And in fact, in my hand the whole time, I had... Give it up for Jesus. Couple of tricks for you, and then I'll get off the stage. Legally, I do have to do a card trick, so I have a card trick. But first, I will tell you, my Instagram is Funny Bald Guy. In case anybody wants to, it's Funny Bald Guy, not Funny Bald Gay. I know I sound a little bit that way. I tried it in my 20s and it didn't work out. So I am going to. Let's just do this. We'll just do the card trick. So here's a card right there. I'm going to put it there because I don't have a fancy stand. And I have, does anybody have a deck of cards? Hold on, wait, there we go. Okay, I have a, this was, if I had more time, you'd have seen a different magic trick. Okay. Who knows why I had those in my pocket. Okay, deck of cards. Oh, you have a deck of cards. That's great. Do you want me to use yours or mine?
You can use yours.
You come on up. Why don't you come on stage with your deck of cards? I mean, it's your deck of cards, yes. So I couldn't have possibly had a setup at all. Could you stand over here for me?
Okay.
Thanks. So, this is a full deck of cards. Do you mind if I check to make sure it's a full deck? Okay, it is. What's your name? Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Anna or Anna? Anna. Yes. Oh my God, amazing. Thanks, Anna. Veal? I would, Vio. Like I see. Violetta. Everybody give it up for Violetta. To be fair, sorry. Lisa, that's my laundry basket. Here, you hold on to that. Okay, just need to make sure that they're all, okay, more jokers, okay. A lot of jokers there, Veo. Okay. Looks like they're all here. Okay, it's super important that they're all here. Okay, so you're familiar with the deck of cards. I'm gonna give them a shuffle. They're like plastic or something. Wow, you spent a lot of money. Where did you buy these? At the Chino, right? Right? Am I wrong? That's right. You bought them at the Chino. Okay. All right, great. Where are you from?
Mexico.
You're from Mexico. Really?
You have to guess. You have to guess.
Mexico. Yeah, Mexico. Yeah, we're both from North America. I'm from the U.S., from Florida. Yeah. Oh my God. I know. We keep gringo. Oh, you tried to call me a Geary. You're wrong. You forgot where you're from. Anyway, okay. So I'd like you to think of any card, not the five of hearts. Okay. Not the Queen of Spades. We'll put the Queen of, look right here, wait. There's the Queen of Spades, not the Queen of Spades. Any other card. It could be the five of hearts now too. But go ahead and change your mind. Okay, great. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to telepathically send the card to telepathic, just through your mind. Send the card to your deck. Just tell your deck which one it is. Okay, great. Now watch. Hopefully your deck has magical power. You can watch. You can watch now. You don't have to close your eyes. It's Jesus, I told him. I didn't tell you to close your eyes. I have that effect on women. Okay.
Whoa!
What card are you thinking of?
Nine hearts.
The Nine of Hearts. Alright, listen, I have a prediction over here. I can tell you right now it's not the Nine of Hearts, okay? It's not the Nine of Hearts, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this and you tell me when to stop, okay? Ready? Tell me when to stop. Okay,
Stop.
just on the top card?
No.
Okay.
Stop.
Here? Okay. Go take that, okay? And have a look at that, don't let me see. Will you fail? Will you be amazed if your card is on the other side? The one that you're holding in your, will you be amazed if your card is on the other side? No, come on, I'm better than that. Will you be amazed if your card is on the other side? Your actual card in your hand that you just randomly selected. Show everybody. Yeah, show everybody. What card is it?
Seven of Hearts.
Seven of Hearts. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The Seven of Hearts on the other side. Amazing, with your deck. Anyway, I'll give you your deck later.
Okay.
I'm not used to working with an assisted deck either. All right, everybody, that's my show for you. Please give us a round of thank you.
Get up again for Harris Fellman. Woo! Harris also featured on the podcast, so plug in that hard, get in there and watch it. It's amazing! I have another poem for you now. It is also about creepy crawly. I don't know why I write loads of poems about creepy crawlies. I think maybe it's because everyone writes poems about really depressing things, and I just wanted to write some poems about weird animals, I don't know. So this one is about everybody's favourite summer animal, the cockroach. I think we're all familiar with the cockroaches in Barcelona, crawling around and causing havoc. So this one, it's called Sweet Little Roach. I also don't really have an intro to it, but that's its name, and I hope you enjoy it. There he goes. They call me the six-legged demon, the unkillable heathen, but all for no reason. Because I'm just a sweet little roach, but whenever I approach, I'm hunted. You see, we're not wanted. Wherever we're seen, they run and they scream, words loud and obscene. So mean. Bah! I'm starting again. So mean, they hurt my feelings, so I run to the ceilings and hide, until the time is right, under cover of night, I start the moonlight shift. You see, at nighttime I go creeping, and sit on your face while you're sleeping. Not sexual, my testicles are flexible. True story about cockroaches, not about me. But best of all, I leave my mess on your face and head back to my place with a smile on my face. I leave no trace. But it's an act of love, the utmost respect from the one insect that the world rejects. What do you expect? You see, we love you, but you don't love us. You make such a fuss, treat us with disgust. But when you're all gone, after a Cold War gone wrong and a nuclear bomb, we'll be free. No more hating, I'm done waiting for the emancipation of the cockroach nation in a world of blissful radiation. Picture this for a new world order, a new beginning for our sons and daughters. No more slaughter with your chemical warfare and bug spray. One can only pray for the coming day, the rise of the cockroach race. Too long have the lizards reigned, now I'll proclaim a new world state. Queen Elizabeth, she had a good ride, and Joe bide in his time. But when I send out the call, we'll crawl from the walls and fight, unite. So, next time you see me, just stop your screaming and smile, and just for a while, pretend that I'm your friend, or you might just meet your end. Thank you. Okay, so this next piece, I wrote it because I recently found out that birds aren't real. So I don't know if anybody is familiar with this movement. Do you have any followers of the Birds Aren't Real movement out there? We've got some of it here. So yeah, birds aren't real. I found that out and it blew my fucking mind, you know? Turns out that the government actually took 20 billion birds out of the sky and changed them to drones, which now fly around recording all of us. Bird, this whole time, has just been an acronym for Basic Information Recording Device. As soon as I heard that, it just changed my whole world. This whole time, there was me thinking that birds were flying animals. Little did I know, they're a government weapon. So yeah, this is just blown my mind. It's actually kind of funny, when I told this before, a few months ago, there was a lady in the crowd, and she looked really concerned. She was like looking at me kind of like, oh my God, like I'd really just tapped something in her brain. She was like, oh my God, she's thinking of all the different birds that she'd seen before. She's like, fuck, is that one following me? Like, the bird that lives outside my house, what about those little robins that come and feed on my little stupid bird table? So anyway, I wrote this piece in honor of that. It's called Genocidal Spider. And I know that I am the performer of this and it comes from me, but I just want to make it clear I have no genocidal tendencies myself. This is a character, okay? So I hope you enjoy. All flies must die, and I'll tell you why. And in a few minutes' time, you'll be on my side. So buckle up tight and enjoy the ride as I tell you my reasons for mass genocide. You see, I'm a spider by day, but an engineer by trade. You would not believe the art that I've made. I'm like a Da Vinci of the arachnoid world. But when I'm famous, I'll be getting the girls. What I'm working on these days will change the world, and many will die as my plan unfurls. A worldwide web to kill the flies and save society from its certain demise. I'll go down in history as a spider savior, the messianic arachnoid with courageous behavior, who stood up to fight the powers that be and put an end to this tyranny. You see, the government are controlling us, and we must recognize that the flies are being used as government spies. Their network, it spreads both far and wide, so for this very reason, they must all die. I came up with this plan one night in my lair, while smoking a joint in my favorite chair. Got a few stoners out there. My friends all laugh, called me a conspiracy theorist. But to hell with them all, I'm a goddamn realist. You see, what I've observed is not just a theory. The flies are recording me whenever they're near me. I'll fight the government, all night I'll spin. I'll die before surrender, they'll never win. So as they spin their web of lies, I'll be spinning my web of flies. I'll make it look like an inside job. So if anyone asks, just shut your gob. My World Wide Web will track all the drones who are flying around and recording our phones and spreading around the spider flu. Because if I don't stop them, they'll infect you too. It's time to put an end to corrupt politics with their mass propaganda and media tricks. The flies are members of the Communist Party who are colluding with agents of the Fly Illuminati. So join me now, my sisters and brothers, to liberate the world of our fathers and mothers. Repeat after me, all flies must die, and join me on my quest for mass genocide. Thank you. So, next we have our final performer for the night, apart from me who's going to do a little bit at the end, our final other performer of the night, Jamie Lerner. Give it up for Jamie. Jamie was at Edinburgh Fringe recently, and they won an award at Brighton Fringe for Best Newcomer. They won an award at Brighton Fringe for something fucking really good. They won an award at Brighton Fringe for World's Best Comedy Act ever. So get her on stage, make a big noise for her. She's going to play some comedy music with a ukulele, which is fucking cool. It even looks like a new ukulele, is it? Wow. Welcome. Pretty cool.
Thank you so much, Connor. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. I usually don't smoke weed before gigs, and I did not smoke weed before this gig, but I feel like I just did after whatever happened for 5 minutes. But it was really fun. It's something we all share together. We're in a community. It's fine. I'm Jamie. I am a musical comedian. Now, a lot of people think musical comedy is inferior, but so are women. So, no, I just decided to lean into it. You know, don't worry. I'm a feminist, you guys. I'm a feminist. I truly believe in supporting other women. Yes. As long as they're not prettier than me. Like you, I hate you. It means you're pretty. Yeah, I'm flirting. It's fine. I'm not great at it. I've only recently figured out how to flirt with women, and it's not easy. I'm a little bit bi, just like a little bit. I'm bisexual, not biromantic, right? It means I enjoy sex with women, but I don't want to date them, right? And there is another word for this. It's a man. Women are funny, and we hate men. So anyway, I'm going to do a couple songs for you guys. I felt like I wanted to just kind of feel out the vibes. And, Harris, watch out! I can do magic too. Yeah, so I was like, I'm just gonna feel out the vibes. Normally I do like really kind of like stand up and songs, and I'm like, I just want to play some fun songs for you guys, and we'll have a good time. So this first song, you can kind of hear that, right? Yeah. I should have brought the chord, because that would have been a lot better, but okay, this guy's rocking out. Rock out with your cock in, love it. So this first song, it's about love. Just so I know, who here is in a relationship? Yeah, you don't sound very happy about it. She's like, yeah. And who here's single? Yeah? Raise your hand, yeah. Just so I know who to talk to after. Alright, so this is a song about love. Here we go. When you like someone, you just want to ask them out and stare at their face. And when you meet this someone and they're all you think about, just them and their face. And I met a guy who made me feel this way, but what it's like? Yeah? You go home, that's what I imagine. I'm like, I think a relationship is just me going home and being like, I love you so much. Yeah? We'll see. So this guy I thought that he liked me too, but it was just my boobs. Thought maybe he liked my laugh, my smile, or my funny jokes, but really it was just my boobs. Because guys only care about two things, boob number one, boob number two, so they would sing. I wanna lick your tits, I wanna lick your tits, I wanna lick your beautiful, beautiful tits. I wanna lick your tits, I wanna lick your tits, lick your tits, lick your tits, lick your tiny breasts and your weird looking nipples, they make a good headrest. I like nipples. I wanna lick your tits, I wanna lick your tits, I wanna lick your beautiful, beautiful tits. It's my man voice. Every man was immediately turned off. They were like, alright, I got some life lessons now. You guys ready? Yeah. So when a girl wants to have sex with a guy, it's because he's nice and cute and smart and funny. Or he's just really hot, right? Or we have sex as a coping mechanism to get through the feeling of emptiness we feel on a day-to-day basis we didn't even realize we had until the next morning. Okay, too real. Except for that bitch, I love it. Same girl. But when a guy wants to have sex with a girl, it's because he wants to have sex. That's it. I learned this the hard way. I keep making the same mistakes because I think that one day, one guy will say, I want to hold your hand, I want to hold your hand, I want to hold your tiny, 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 tiny hand. I want to hold your, usually people go, aw. Oh my God, you guys, that's so sweet. I want to hold your hand, I want to hold your hand, hold your hand, hold your hand, kiss your face, kiss your pussy, kiss your asshole, and kiss... Sorry, I got carried away. Kiss your face and kiss your cheeks and kiss your nose and kiss your butthole. I wanna hold your hand, I wanna hold your hand, I wanna hold your hand and kiss you every day. Oh my God, you guys are so fun. I love that you guys can relate to that one. It was really cute. I am a romantic. We got any romantics in the house? You guys like rom-coms? Yeah, I love them. I love them. Do you guys do this when you start dating someone new? You picture their wedding? Yeah. You what? You picture the child. You have to. You have to, because otherwise it's like, if that's going to be an uggo, let's not go any further, you know? Like, not dealing with that. Right, so I used to do that. Now, though, I like to picture their funeral. Just because, like, it's going to happen, you know? Like, I'll be there, I'll be crying in the corner, I'll have a black veil over my head. People will come up to me, they'll be like, I'm so sorry for your loss. His wife will be there too, of course. And she'll say to me, she'll be like, Jamie, you really shouldn't be here. And I'll be like, he meant something to me. And she'll be like, we have 3 children together. And I'll be like, he made me come one time. And then we'll get in a fight. You know, she'll pull my hair, I'll pull her hair, we go back and forth, and then I'll like hit my head on the coffin and die like Romeo and Juliet. I'm a romantic, what can I say? Anyway, this next song, give me a cheer if you're like a happy person, generally. Okay, I might not do this song then. Give me a cheer if you've ever felt depressed. Okay, great, love it. Okay, you're my people. You're the people that everyone's like, wow, you always seem so happy. And then, you know, you go home and like sleep for 24 hours straight. I love that, great. So hopefully you enjoy this song. It's about doing what you love. Confused to say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Wouldn't that be great to end all that suffering and strife? Winnie the Pooh said, don't underestimate the power of doing nothing. Wouldn't that be great to never have to do like always the people from like, I'm from New York, like of course I feel this way. It's like, sometimes it's like we're in a dystopia. It might be better not to live at all. So keep the Second Amendment how it is, cause my cocaine is stuck behind a wall in Mexico. I'll never have to do my laundry or wash the dishes or clean my room. Why doesn't growing up just mean going from kid to two? Wouldn't it be nice to get hit by a truck? To never think about the last person I fucked? Wouldn't it be neat to asphyxiate? To never again have to urinate or poop? I'm getting older, it gets harder. Being dead is easier than being really sick, or pushing out a giant head or taking in a tiny dick. It's easier than breaking up with your husband or wife. But don't kill yourself because there's more to life. See, we got there, it's happy now. Like the feeling of your laundry when it's dry. We have dryers in America. Sometimes it's even nice to cry, right? I like having sex in my bed and thinking about what it'd be like to be dead. And I realize it's not so great because I talked to my therapist about it. If you relate to the song, maybe you should too. This is so fun. This feels, I'm so glad you guys are my people. Like this feels kind of like one of those like singer-songwriter sessions, which I never do because I'm like, I'm comedy. Like this, I know 4 chords. Like I'm not an amazing ukuleleist. I don't think that's even the word. I'm trying to, do you guys want like, no, okay, I know what song I'm gonna do. I had my first threesome recently. Woo! Thank you. I just want you all to know I'm open. I will be your unicorn. No, I had my first experience recently. It was really fun, and it was like the ideal experience. Like it was the guy who I gave his first blowjob to, not during the threesome. Like, can you imagine if a guy's first blowjob was during a threesome? That would be insane. Like he would die. No, that was like 10 years ago or something. 15 years ago. I'm older than I look. Or I was a cool 12-year-old, I don't know. But it was great, and I went down on a girl for the first time. It was really fun. And now that I've done both, I just have to say, straight men who complain about going down on women need to get over it, okay? It is so easy. It is so easy. And it tastes normal, and also, like, the guys who are like, my jaw gets tired, right? You guys have said that? Girls, you've heard guys say that. Yeah. Girls are like, yeah, the guys are like, I've never said that in my life. Right? I'm sorry. Try giving a blowjob. Okay, try putting this entire microphone in your mouth. Okay, it's not easy. Or like half the microphone. It's so hard. Anyway, I know that wasn't totally relatable to everyone, so I want to go into this next song. It's called Relatable. And I hope you enjoy. When I was younger, I thought I'd have it all figured out by now. But now I am 31 and I'm singing this song to a bunch of drunk bastards in a weird room somehow. I believe you're old. I don't know what I am doing. So I wrote a song about relatable things. Like, you know that moment when you get up from the toilet seat and you look down and see that there's still pee on your vagina. Or your penis. There you go, boys. And then it drips. See, it's relatable. You guys drip?
Yeah.
Yeah? Connor drips. Connor's like, I never wipe. Love it. Now you try to clean the seat and there's a knock on the door and your pants are falling down and there's pee on the floor and your shoes are kind of sticky and it smells kind of bad, so you pull your pants up and get a text from your dad and it says, you forgot my birthday. Oh, sorry, I forgot your birthday. When you missed 5 of mine. I'm kidding, he didn't miss 5. He missed all of them. Because he's dead! I'm kidding, he's not. I only said it for the comedy, and it didn't even really work, which makes it just like not worth it. But now if he dies, it's my fault. You know that feeling when you joke about your parents dying, and then you're like, oh my god, if they die, it's because I said it? Yeah. Hey guys at the bar. Hey, you two. Hola. ¿Cómo te llamas? They're really loud, right? Yeah. Hey guys. Uno, dos, tres. Everybody say hey. Hey. If you guys are gonna talk, can you just go outside, please? Yeah, just, I'm a real person. I'm not like a TV show, you know? And everyone can hear you. Yeah, it's just, it would be more respectful to me as a performer. So, I would appreciate it. Yeah? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What was I saying? Right, we need something more relatable, right? Oh, dripping. We're past the dripping now.
Parents being dead.
Oh, my dad's dead. Oh, he's fine. He was just here. He's cool. Okay, next verse. I'm gonna do something more relatable, okay? You know that moment when you're walking alone at night and a stranger gets too close and gives you a fright, so you have to make the judgment call of if you cross the street, and you cross immediately because you listen to true crime podcasts. You guys listen to true crime? Yeah? I'm always worried when guys say yeah. You know, it's like a little, I'm like, why are you listening? You know? Okay, you listen to true crime. Now you're safe across the street and you look at his face and you see that he's a nice guy and also that he's black and you think, oh fuck, am I a racist? Do I need to reread White Fragility? I'm just kidding, I never read it. Did you guys get it? Did you buy it? Yeah? No? I'm a better ally. I fucked up the energy. We're just gonna finish out the song. That's the fun part of songs, you know? You still gotta finish it. It's like sex with a band. Okay, now I finally get home, I feel alone and sad and racist. I get a text from my dad and it says, I'm getting married again. And it's like, how can he get married when I can't even find a boyfriend? No, it's okay, it's funny. Yeah! Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do just one more, just to like close it out on a strong note. So this song is about everything that's wrong in the world and super long. Here we go. There's a lot of shit going wrong in the world, like a potential third world war, like Elon Musk buying and then not buying Twitter and then buying it again and selling it and turning it into X. What the fuck is X? Instead of helping the poor. And I think we should do something to make the world a better place. Because when you think about how small the world is in the whole of outer space, the only thought that matters is my vagina normal? Now I know all vaginas don't act the same, but I have slightly more discharge than yesterday. Does that mean that I came, or does it just mean that I have gonorrhea? Gonorrhea, gonorrhea. Thank you. Now, there's a lot of shit going wrong with me, but there's even more wrong with humanity, like starving children who can't read, like Donald Trump reclaiming the presidency, like James Cameron making Avatar 3, like some other fucking shit, but the only thought that matters is my vagina normal? Yeah, sing it, boys! Now I know all vaginas don't look the same, but if I had to give mine a name, I'd probably call her Keith, because it kind of sounds like queef. I don't know, who knows? I guess you could call her Vladimir, because whenever a penis gets near, she wants it to be Putin, her country. That's it! Thank you guys so much! Thank you, Connor! Can I promote? I'm doing my solo show. Can I promote it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have some flyers, so come find me. I'm doing an hour of musical comedy at the Comedy Clubhouse next Friday, 6:30 p.m.